new location, new camera. So yeah, I thought I'd change the setting. Behind me are the horror DVDs. I don't know if you can see. So I thought I'd start to do the video here instead. So yeah, this video is part 2 of my March 2011 DVD and Blu-ray update. There's quite a few to go through, and 2 Blu-rays and a shitload of DVDs. So not going to beat around the bush. Going to get cracking. First up, Sam Peckinpah's 1971, I think it is, possibly, thriller with Dustin Hoffman. It is Straw Dogs. This is a very, very cool film. As you can see, it's banned in the UK. This is the Anchor Bay release, Region 1, which is pretty cool. Only cost me 98 pence on Amazon, which is a motherfucking bargain. So that's that one. Next up is a Hammer film. This is one of the last Hammer films of the 70s. It stars Peter Cushing, Joan Collins, Ralph Bates, and Judy Geeson. And it is For You in the Night. I've not watched this yet. Looking forward to checking it out. I've been really getting into some Hammer stuff lately, and yeah, glad I picked that one up. Then we have the Wes Craven's first film, the rather brutal and quite overrated, I've got to say, Last House on the Left. This is the Anchor Bay Horror Classics release. It's been about 6 years since I saw this, so I'm going to check it out again, see if my thoughts on the film changed, because I didn't really like that one, but I quite enjoyed that one, which is the remake, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, looking forward to checking that one out again. Then we have Clint Eastwood Western from 1968, entitled Hang Them High. This is a Region 1 release. Pretty cool film. I quite enjoyed this, I've got to say. Not as good as, say, the Dollar Trilogy or High Plains Drifter, but this is still a pretty cool and rather brutal Western. So yeah, that's definitely worth a check. Next up is Hong Kong Legends release, the Black Sheep Affair, which I won on eBay for, I think it was like £3, $3.99, which is quite good for Hong Kong Legends release, because they are usually quite expensive. So I'm quite chuffed with that. Yeah, now pushing it to about 30 films, 30 Hong Kong Legends releases, I think. But no, that's the Black Sheep Affair. Then we have a Jackie Chan film from Cine Asia called Little Big Soldier, which I've heard good things about, and looking forward to checking it out. I don't know if it's any good. So yeah, that's a film that I will be checking out soon. Then we have a film that people have been telling me it's like the best martial arts film you will see for a long, long time. It's got Donnie Yen in it, and it is the story of the mentor of Bruce Lee, and it's not IP Man, it's Ip Man. Now, I've not seen this yet, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. Like I said, everyone who's seen it has said it's just an awesome martial arts movie, so I'm really looking forward to checking that out. Hopefully it will be something special. So that's Ip Man, not IP Man. Then we have another Cine Asia release. This is the 2-disc Ultimate Edition release of Benny Chan's Invisible Target. Now this looks pretty cool. It's got Nicholas C in it, who I'm quite a big fan of, and Jackie Chan's son, JC Chan. So yeah, really looking forward to checking that out as well. Looks pretty cool. Then we have one of my favourite films of last year, possibly one of the funniest films I've seen in a long time, and it is Black Dynamite. Dynamite, Dynamite. Java-ass cookies. You need to check this film out if you've not seen it. It is brilliant. Michael Jai White on the front. He plays Black Dynamite. He's kind of like a pimp, but detective, kind of CIA. It's just crazy fucking cool, and I highly recommend it. So that's Black Dynamite. Then we have a film called Peter Gunn, which I'm not going to say anything about because it's shit. Next up is Tyson, the movie. This is the 2-disc Platinum Knockout Edition, and this is a great documentary about Mike Tyson. If you've not seen it, check it out because it's very cool, and it's from James Toback. Almost makes you feel sympathetic towards him. But yeah, this is a great documentary. If you've not seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. Then we have a Japanese film from 1966 from Seijun Suzuki, and it's quite a popular film, quite a well-known film as well between Asian film fans and critics alike, and it's Tokyo Drifter. This is meant to be pretty cool. This is the second sight release that I'm really looking forward to watching. I've seen the trailer and I've had a quick skim through the scenes, and it does look pretty badass, so I'm really looking forward to checking this shit out. So that's Tokyo Drifter. Next up is a rather dodgy early 80s Roger Corman post-apocalyptic movie starring David Carradine, and it is Death Sport. This is slightly rubbish, but in a good way. In a cheesy kind of low budget, obvious Roger Corman way, this is rubbish. But it's fun. It's got pretty badass David Carradine in it, and Richard Lynch, the guy with the melted face from that film with Chuck Norris, Invasion USA. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Like I said, it's a rubbish film, but it's entertaining. So that's Death Sport. Then we have a film which I hadn't seen for a long time. I picked this up in Home Bargains for $1.99, and remember seeing it the first time I saw it. I thought, oh, no, it's an interesting film. It's quite entertaining. Picked it up, watched it again the other night. Fucking loved this shit. Half Past Dead. Awesome, just awesome, and it's got Morris Chestnut from the new V series, if you've seen it, which is not as good as that V, but it is still pretty cool, which I'm currently watching at the moment. But yeah, this Half Past Dead, great action film, entertaining as hell, definitely worth a pick up. Next is Brazilian horror from Jose Mojica Marins, aka Coffin Joe. This is the final one in the Coffin Joe series apparently, and it's the embodiment of evil. Now I've not seen this yet. I've looked at I've skimmed through the scenes just to see what it looks like, and I gotta say it does look pretty cool. It's quite violent, quite a lot of violence, a lot of gore and shit. So yeah, kind of looking forward to checking that out. It's the Anchor Bay release, and I bought this in a 4 for a tenner with the Hammer film, Fear in the Night, this one, and this next film, which is Vincent Price's original House of Wax. Never ever seen this film. I've been close to buying this film 4 or 5 times and always missed out on it. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to get it. And I didn't realise that motherfucking Charlie Bronson was in this shit. So yeah, really looking forward to checking the crap out of this, man. This looks pretty badass. Finally, for the DVDs, we have some cheap-ass movie I bought on Amazon for £1. It's got Sam Elliott in it, who is pretty badass, so I'm quite glad I picked it up. And it only cost me a penny. But it's Sam Elliott again, so plus when I watched the trailer online, it looked pretty fucking violent, so I'm kind of chuffed that I picked it up. But it is Dog Watch. Like I said, I don't know if this shit's any good. It's probably going to be crap. Haven't watched it yet. It's some cheap ass Hollywood DVD movie. I hate these Hollywood DVD things because they have this crap at the top, and it just pisses me off. But yeah, that's the last of the DVDs, and that is that the last of the DVDs? I do believe it is. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's Dog Watch with the awesomeness that is Sam Elliott. So DVDs are done. Now, finally, I have 2 Blu-rays to show. The first one is pretty cool film. Loved this when I first saw it. I watched which one did I watch? I think I watched the extended cut, which was 2.5 hours long, as opposed to the theatrical and the director's cut. This really entertained the crap out of me. I thought it was really, really good. One of the best action films for a long time. It's intelligent, well directed by Philip Noyce. Angelina Jolie's pretty badass in it, and it's got Lee Schreiber, who's always pretty badass in most things, and it's Salt. And yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed this. Picked it up quite cheap. I think it's like 10 quid, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Great film, worth checking out if you get it. And I am planning on watching the other 2 versions of it, as I've only seen the extended cut. So yeah, that's Salt. Great film. And the final Blu-ray is a new release. Really enjoyed this when I rented it. I thought it was great for the budget they made it on. It's not the best film ever made, obviously, but it looks stunning on Blu-ray, and I love this kind of shit, man. This alien invasion crap is just, ever since Independence Day, which this film kind of resembles. I just love alien invasion movies. But this one is the Strauss brothers, Skyline, with the lenticular. I don't know if you can see the lenticular cover there. So this is still sealed because I've not watched it yet. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It was made for $10.5 million. Apparently 10 of those $10.5 million were all for visual effects, which kind of shows why the casting is pretty dire. Since you got Turk from fucking Scrubs in it, you got the fat dude from Expendables and Dexter in it. Fucking Brittany Daniel from Sweet Valley High is one of the main characters in it. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, this is a pretty cool, badass film. Eric Balfour's in it too, and I quite like Eric Balfour. He's pretty cool. He was pretty cool as Milo in 24. He was in Hell Ride as well with Larry Bishop and Michael Madsen. But no, this is it's a great film, and the ending is it's like a what the fuck ending is. It sets it up for a sequel, but whether or not there's going to be a sequel, you don't know. But yeah, enjoy the fuck out of this movie because it is an entertaining movie. Don't take it seriously. Just enjoy it for what it is, which is a low-budget alien invasion film. And like I said, it looks amazing on Blu-ray. So there we go, folks. That is the final part of the March 2011 DVD and Blu-ray update. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this is a new setting for me. Well, it's not. I say it's a new camera. It's not a new camera. It's my old camera that I've finally managed to be able to find a way to edit this shit on my PC, because this is analog, it's not digital, which sucks major balls. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. April coming soon. I've got a fuckload of stuff on the way. Hopefully I can do that next update quite fast as soon as most of it turns up. So until then, as usual, peace and love, brothers and sisters. Have a good day.